Good morning, everybody, and for today's adventure we are at Victory Memorial Park. It has bike lock stations, and if you come here with your little doggy, it even has a little doggy drinking station. Victory Memorial Drive is in honor of the 568 residents of Hennepin County who gave their lives in defense of liberty during the World War I and II, 1914 to 1918. Some people, men, women, children, come here to play Pokemon Go. It's a great way for people to learn about the different people that is being memorialized here. Because when you click on a Pokestop, the name will pop up. It's a good way for any age person to learn the history of Minneapolis. World War I began in 1914. USA entered into World War I in 1917. 1919, the World War I ends. Construction of the drive begins. In 1921, June 11th, the drive is dedicated. In 1923, an octagon brick flag base, steel flag pole, and the bronze plaque are constructed. In 1924, the original elms are replaced. GAR circle is constructed. 1928, the bronze crosses and the stars are added. In 1929, the Lincoln statue is added at the GAR circle, and that is over there. I'll walk over there in a few minutes. In 1953, the bronze markers are laid flat. In 1958, agate granite flag base and walls are constructed. In 1970s, many of the elms are replaced with hackberry. The bike trail was added at that time. In 1976, the plaza is reconstructed in starburst pattern and the crab apples are installed. And that looks beautiful in the spring. In 1996, Adopt a Marker program began. The year 2000, the drive dedicated the historic district. 2011, the dedication of the monument you see today. Charles Loring was superintendent back at that time. When America became involved in World War I, new possibilities opened for this section of the Grand Rounds. Charles Loring, a past president of the Board and Park Commissioners, encouraged the board to develop a section of the Grand Rounds as memorial to Hennepin County's fallen men and women in the ongoing war. More than plaques and monuments, Charles Loring and Theodore Worth, then superintendent of Minneapolis Parks, believed that the trees themselves could be a living memorial for the citizens who gave their lives, and that the open and expansive northwestern corner of the ground rounds was a fitting place for the memorial. North of Lowry Avenue, 1,217 elm trees were planted in rank and file order to create Victory Memorial Drive. Of those, 568 were dedicated to the country's war dead. And they have pictures of Charles Loring, and they have a picture of Theodore Worth. The flagpole is said to go to the 11th hour. It's now 10:43, and that's the flagpole shadow. So they designed it so that the shadow would go towards 11 o'clock. So if I'm standing here, the shadow would be at 11 o'clock. Wow. This little section of Victory Memorial Drive holds the Abraham Lincoln statue, and there's a little memorial circle that goes around. This area is gorgeous all year round. Beautiful benches to sit on and relax. Abraham Lincoln's monument. Grand Army of the Republic. The Civil War fought on American soil and dividing states, communities, and families changed the nation forever. Founded in 1866, the principles of fraternity, charity, and loyalty, the Grand Army of the Republic, otherwise known as GAR, helped Union veterans to stay in contact, to support federal pensions, for the veterans. The GAR reached its peak enrollment in 1890 with 490,000 members. One of its most important legacies is the funding of the Decoration Day on May 30th, a day to remember veterans by decorating the graves. This annual observation day is known as Memorial Day. In 1924, the Grand Army of the Republic Circle was created. 10 elm trees and 10 bronze markers were placed around the circle to honor the 10 Hennepin County posts of the GAR. The statue of Abraham Lincoln was added in 1929 by the surviving members of the GAR. And this just walks in a circle. James Bryant Post, number 119, Department of Minnesota, GAR. Levi Butler Post, number 73, Department of Minnesota, GAR. You can hear the cicadas. Gotta do a little off-roading here. Dudley P. Chase Post, number 22, Department of Minnesota, GAR. Possible raspberry bushes. Big pine trees. Yep, those are raspberries. There's an outer circle and an inner circle. This right here is the outer circle. George N. Morgan Post, number 4. L.P. Plummer Post, number 50, Department of Minnesota, GAR. W.M. Mortimer Post, number 192. And there's a lot of crab apples. In the spring, all the flowers come up. Looks really pretty. And then in the fall time, the whole drive of the ground rounds is really pretty. It's good for fall colors and a fall drive if you like to do that. It's really fun. They look a little dry right now, but in the spring it looks really pretty. W.M. Downs Post, number 68, Department of Minnesota, GAR. John Rollins Post, number 126, Department of Minnesota, GAR. Jacob Schaefer Post, number 163, Department of Minnesota, GAR. Sometimes you'll see large groups of people, usually at raid hour, which means that there's a Pokemon gym. And what that means is there is a special, either for special events or something like that. For the most part, if you do play Pokemon Go on the drive, please do not drive. Get out of your cars and walk. Be respectful of others. There's plenty of parking spots along the drive. Just be respectful when you come. And if you don't play Pokemon Go and you see these people, they're not hoodlums, and it's a good history learning, because like I said, it does interact the history of the park and everything into the game. That looks recent, so I wonder if that just happened with the storms that came through. I am probably really gonna butcher this one. Apple Maddox Post, number 72, Department of Minnesota, GAR. And I'm back at the beginning. So now I'm going to go up. Bunch of ripe crab apples. A gorgeous area. The leaves turn yellow, orange, red, bright orange, pink. So there's a rainbow of colors when you drive through here during the fall time. And then you have all this in the summer. And in the spring, these are all flowers. Really beautiful area. You can relax and birdwatch. Oh, these smell good. I'm not sure what they are. Oh, hostas. There's a squirrel. Along the drive here, you can see different colored squirrels too. There's black squirrels, red squirrels, white squirrels. bunch of bees on that one. Butterfly garden slash bee garden slash hummingbird garden. There's a butterfly right there too. There's memorial markers on both sides. Going all the way down. By every tree. There's a row of memorials by the road, and then there's a row in the middle, and then there's a row on that side of the road, and then in the middle over there as well. I hope you have an adventurous day. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and thumbs up if you like this video. And please subscribe to my channel to go on more adventures with us. Thanks for watching. Bye!